In a quiet town, there lived a man named John. His life was pretty much like everyone else's until the day he had a health scare. The doctor's advice was clear. "John, you need to start eating healthier." But there was a catch. John had to work within a tight budget, and at first, it seemed like an impossible task. John's journey into the world of healthy eating started with small, unsure steps. He had always thought that eating well meant spending a lot of money on fancy foods he couldn't pronounce. However, he was determined to give it his best shot. He began by doing some research, learning about meal planning, and discovering the magic of seasonal produce. The first few trips to the market were an adventure. Armed with a list and a strict budget, John navigated through the aisles, picking up vegetables and fruits he'd never tried before. It was here, amidst the colors and scents of fresh produce, that John had his first realization: eating healthily could actually be fun. Back in his kitchen, John's cooking experiments were a mix of laughter and learning. There were days when his dishes turned out differently than expected. A soup too salty, a vegetable stir-fry a bit too charred, but each mishap was a lesson in disguise. John learned the art of improvisation, discovering that sometimes the best meals come from unexpected combinations. As weeks turned into months, John's confidence in the kitchen grew. He mastered the art of cooking simple, nutritious meals that didn't break the bank. More importantly, he learned to enjoy the process, finding joy in the chopping, the stirring, and the tasting. Feeling proud of his progress, John decided to share his newfound love for healthy cooking with his friends. He invited him over for a dinner, promising a feast of simple, delicious dishes. The day of the dinner, John was a whirlwind of activity, chopping vegetables with the ease of a seasoned chef and seasoning dishes with a careful hand. The table was a vibrant display of John's journey: a colorful salad, a hearty vegetable stew, and a fruit compote for dessert. As his friends took their first bites, the room filled with sounds of delight and surprise. They were amazed at how delicious healthy food could be and how simple the ingredients were. That evening, John realized he had not only changed his eating habits but also inspired his friends to think differently about healthy eating. The dinner was more than just a meal. It was a celebration of change, resilience, and the simple joy of sharing good food with friends. John's story is a reminder that eating healthily doesn't have to be a chore or a luxury. With a bit of creativity and a willingness to try new things, anyone can enjoy nutritious meals without spending a fortune. It's about making the best of what you have, learning from your mistakes, and celebrating the small victories along the way.